has begun.
David, I found someone who will require your full potential. You shouldn't be hiding in the shadows. You might want to try and stop us. A lot of people are going to die.
Now, who'd like a PB and J sandwich?
We are not meant to have this much power.
Finally, all of us together for the world to see what we are capable of.
You need to get out of here.
What have you done, Elijah?
Hey guys, welcome back to Super Dynamic Bros. I am Michael Sarabona.
I'm Isaiah Amaro.
And today is going to be our first review of 2019. We are talking about M. Night Shyamalan's Glass. The sequel to Unbreakable, the semi-sequel to Split.
I think there's more of a sequel to Split than
This
it was.
is way more of a sequel to Split. Jumping in, I love Unbreakable.
Yep.
Split was a great surprise because Shyamalan was going through a really bad batch of movies. Split was like, oh wait, this is actually really good. Then, surprise twist in the end, it's an Unbreakable sequel. Or spin-off, whatever we like to call it.
Multiverse.
Multiverse.
Yeah. Shared universe.
Yeah. And so the story of Glass is it's the return of David Dunn. He's been Bruce Willis from Unbreakable. He's still a vigilante. Cops are after him and stuff. He learns about James McAvoy's character, the Horde. You know, the 23 split personalities, who's like kidnapping girls, and quickly they have like a showdown together, and then they are both locked up in a mental institution with our title character, Mr. Glass, in there. And it's kind of the whole movie.
Yeah.
Is pretty much all in this mental institution with Sarah Paulson's character trying to convince all three of them that they are not superheroes. So if you think going into this movie that you're going to get a typical comic book movie, you're not. And Isaiah, did you like this movie?
I'm indifferent about this movie. When we saw this movie, I needed time to think. Because there was a lot of good in this movie as well as a lot of bad. This is a very rocky relationship I have with this movie. And I think we need counseling.
I need counseling after this movie.
Yeah, I was just, I don't want to say that it was like, oh, it was a roller coaster. It has its ups and downs. It was a very rocky trail. It was a fun journey. I did not like the destination.
Yeah, actually, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I did not like this movie, though.
No.
I did not. I thought the first 20 minutes of this movie was great. Fantastic. I like the direction we're going. Then it feels like the movie stops at a halt. Alright, I'm interested in what's going on, but I'm also worried that this is just what this movie is. And then, like every Shyamalan movie, you know there's like a surprise ending. You're either with this ending or you're not. And I was just not. Not at all.
No, this movie, the beginning was good. It focused a lot on James McAvoy's character. That's what his name. And they kept saying his name in the Split in the last one.
Kevin. Well, we'll call him Kevin Wendell-Crumb.
Wendell-Crumb. That's what it is. So yeah, so it was mostly about Kevin and his personality. So okay, everything's good.
It was mostly about. It was like Bruce Willis' story too.
Yeah, in the beginning, then how they combine the two together. Like I love the aspect of where was he in the past 15 years or so when the last movie came out. I want to say 15, right? Or 16?
Bruce Willis, yeah.
Bruce Willis' characters.
19 years?
Was it 19 fucking?
2000s when
2000
came out. Yeah, so it's like 19 years.
Okay, so 19 years of what he's been doing as a superhero.
And I like I did like the dynamic between him and his kid.
I'm glad
His
they brought him
kid,
back. Yeah.
I like that because I thought the kid was their relationship in Unbreakable was like the best part about that movie.
Yeah.
And I like that dynamic was still there, and he was kind of like his Barbara Gordon a little bit. Like
Yeah, he was the Overwatch of everything, or the Oracle.
Oracle of everything. But like, I like that. I definitely like what they did with everything with James McAvoy in this movie's great.
No, he's the best part of this movie.
Like 100%. He does so much more in this one than he did in Split, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
But my problem is that like, there's never a clear focus of a main character in this movie.
No, I think they try to share the spotlight with all three.
Yeah. In the beginning, it felt like it was Bruce Willis' character.
Mm-hmm.
But then it feels like he disappears for the rest of the movie.
No, he does. He's just in the shadow now.
Then like the middle half of the movie is James McAvoy's character. He's the main focus.
And then the ending.
then it just becomes Samuel Jackson's part. But my major problem with this movie is that your movie is called Glass. It's about Mr. Glass.
You know I timed it?
I
timed it. And when we were watching the movie, I timed it. I'm like, okay, he hasn't said one word in a while now. Let me see when he actually says one word. And it was legit. The movie started at 7. He talked at 8:30 on the dot.
So give or take trailers, an hour and 10
Give or
minutes.
take, yeah, when the movie started, I want to say about 15 minutes worth. So
he doesn't become active until like an hour or so.
An hour and
into the
15
movie.
minutes. Hour 10, hour 15 minutes in the movie, yeah.
And that was what my main problem with this movie was. Is that I was really hoping for a movie to be focused on him.
Mm-hmm.
On him pretty much like, I don't know, maybe playing both sides of the coin.
Well, the
You
devil's
know,
advocate.
Like the devil's advocate. Like being like a Lex Luthor type.
Mm-hmm.
Like really showing like a movie about the bad guy. But there really wasn't like no focus to him.
No, it wasn't. And the movie is, you're right, it is about him. What they should have done is name it something else and then do like a chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. Because then
like a Tarantino.
like a
type
Tarantino-esque type movie,
Yeah.
but then again, you could do that and it will make more sense. Like, okay, this is the first chapter, Bruce Willis' character. Second chapter, James McAvoy's character. Third chapter. And then, let's just say if you would have shrunk it down a little bit or make it the movie a little longer, and then do the fourth chapter with all of them together.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That would have been a better focus on each character. I just felt like there wasn't really a focus in this movie.
No, you try to expand everything into one storyline and it just ends up being choppy.
Then there's everything with Sarah Paulson's character, the doctor character.
I liked her a little bit.
I liked her, but I didn't really care about what she was doing.
No, especially like at the end.
Well, yeah, I don't want to spoil that part.
We'll
but
spoil
like,
everything after the credits.
After the credits, we'll tell you it all. I promise. I'm probably not.
Because this movie, I'm gonna do that. Because this movie is something else.
Yeah, we'll be like, and we're back. But yeah, her stuff, she was good. I just didn't really care about her storyline. Anya Taylor-Joy, the girl from Split, she comes back. I liked her, but her story kind of made no sense.
No, they try to give her a background now. She's in a foster home and
But not that, but like apparently like the events of this movie takes place 3 weeks after the events of Split.
Mm-hmm.
And when you first see her, she just looks completely fine. Like nothing the last 3 weeks just happened to her. Like she did not just get kidnapped and saw like two of her friends get killed.
She had a connection with the killer, like in a Beauty and the Beast type deal.
Okay, they did not establish that in Split.
It's the Shape of Water for Split. It's
not
exactly
the Shape of Water for
the
Split.
way they portrayed it. I was like, wow, she really has a connection with Kevin Williams.
That's what I thought was weird. I was like, what? If I was her, I would have gone. I'd get the hell out. I would be.
Well, she's
nowhere
a weird
near
girl.
this.
She's a weird girl from the beginning. Even in Split.
Okay, yeah, but she's more of like survival weird.
Yeah.
Like she's not gonna put herself in situations to get hurt. She's literally putting herself in a situation where she can't get hurt.
I don't know. She has this weird connection with him. I don't. It was.
I mean, some parts it was funny.
Yeah.
Like there was some good humor in that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. But and yeah, Bruce Willis was sleepwalking through this movie.
He tried in the beginning though. I liked him in the beginning of the movie when it was his part. After that, it was just like, hey, we need you for reshoots.
Then he's literally sleeping for the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
There's little shots of him sleeping in this movie. Right? Yeah, there was.
Yeah, in the bed and all that, and then yeah. He lived.
Yeah. And when Samuel L. Jackson does eventually, get into the story of the movie, he's really good actually.
No, I never actually had a
He's
problem
good.
with him.
No.
When he actually did show, he was basically all
I will
fanboy in Glass.
Yeah, I like him as Glass a lot. But I will say, like, I don't know if you had an issue with this, but did you like the fact that they kept over explaining how certain situations would connect to comic books?
Well, they did that in Unbreakable too.
I feel like not as like on the nose as this one. Like at some points, like certain characters will go like, "This is like when the hero meets the villain in this final showdown in the last frame."
Yeah, okay.
You are the stock characters to the hero.
This is the origin story.
You're important to his life because of blah blah.
See, that turned when I was watching that. It turned into more of a how I felt when I was watching Scream. It was almost a parody of itself, but without being funny to itself.
But Scream felt more parody-ish. Scream had humor to it.
No, but the thing is, though, Scream is still a horror movie, slasher film.
It is.
It's just, it pokes fun of the slasher films while still being a slasher film.
But I don't think Glass is poking fun at the superhero comic book, like, storyline. I think it's like M. Night pretty much saying, like, yes, I am just like a comic book movie.
Yeah, it's like one of those
Let me explain to you why I am a comic book movie.
Instead of just showing you a comic book movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's almost like he's never seen an actual comic book movie. He needs to explain to his audience that this is a comic book movie.
Of what a comic book movie. Look.
This is the part of the story where the hero and the villain argue. Like, why? You don't need... We know this.
I don't know.
We know this.
But
you don't need to over-explain that.
If you had to rate it.
Alright, but if I had to rate it from dynamic, delightful, decent, disappointing, and dreadful, disappointed. This wasn't my number one anticipated movie. I was a little hyped for it. I was like, okay, this is gonna be good. I thought, okay, I really love Split. He's working his way up. This is gonna be a good movie. Yeah, I had faith.
I came out disappointed in it, mostly because of the ending. Like, I love the beginning.
Yeah,
the middle was good. I appreciate the middle. It was almost like a character build up, like how they did in Unbreakable. It's like it's more character driven.
If I watch it again, maybe I might like the middle a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The ending
really messed me up, and I couldn't even record that day. I was like, I can't. I gotta think about it.
The ending comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel earned.
Yeah.
It's like, and there's
cop out.
Very much so. But like, there's a certain thing that happens to one character.
Yeah.
That I think completely takes away, like, I guess the legacy of that character.
I know what you mean. We'll talk about it more.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to another fine episode of Super Dynamic Bros.
Please follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Super Dynamic Bros. Please always like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And always, guys, have a dynamic day. Do you want to talk about spoilers?
Oh my god, please! I was biting my tongue half the time.
Alright, if anyone's still watching this, if you didn't already click away after we just did our thing, this is going to be our small little spoiler talk, okay? Ready?
And go.
Remember,
I fucking hate
spoilers. Spoilers happening. Y'all probably saw this anyway.
Anyways, I didn't like it. That ending
ending's
really
awful.
Messed me up. I mean...
Ending's awful.
The guy comes out of nowhere. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he was. And he's already just...
Talking about the cop, right? The cop.
Yeah, that guy.
Who gets killed first? Is it Kevin or
David? I think Kevin gets killed first. Because remember, Kevin hits Glass. He's running out. He's about to go to the big tower. The big tower that they're building up, which they never go to.
Which, by the way, I'm actually glad they did not go to the big tower. Because that would have felt too much like, alright, this is now generic comic book territory. I like the fact that it all kind of took place in the
Yeah.
in the asylum, or at least outside the asylum.
Yeah.
I will say, like, once they show the stupid fucking Clover after he shoots the one guy.
Yeah.
No, after the sniper shoots Kevin.
Yeah.
I knew where they were going with it now.
I looked at the Clover. I'm like, is he supposed to be somebody like a lucky guy? Maybe he's gonna be in the third one. I don't get it. Like he's gonna be the guy that never misses.
He's like their version of
Bullseye. Yeah.
I think
That's what I thought
I think
too.
I would have been pissed by that.
I'm looking at that. I'm like, is he somebody I don't know or somebody I missed in the first movie? I don't know. And then next you know, like she's like, touch my hand. It's like she has one too. I'm like, oh god. And then that's when I clicked it.
That was stupid. That was stupid.
Secret organization.
Secret organization to keep superhumans not in the spotlight.
And why couldn't they just kill Samuel Jackson from the get-go? They had him there for 19 years. Or 18 years.
Yeah. That's why I felt like this whole ending is not earned.
No, you kill off all three of your characters. Undeservedly.
Why take the time to you're trying to convince these guys to have them believe that they're not superheroes so that you don't have to kill them?
Yeah, because they say that they're not out to kill, they're not out to...
But then they just end up fucking murdering all three of them.
When they had to,
two
yeah.
of them, technically.
Yeah, two of them. Well, they didn't have to kill Bruce Willis.
See, alright, the Bruce Willis death is what I hated the most about the ending.
Yeah, because he just drowned in water.
He's not drowned.
Yeah, he's not immune to water. I mean, anybody he needs to breathe. But he still has strength.
He can still lift himself up to get off. The cop's not that strong as him.
No, it's not.
It's just because I don't know if this is intentional or not. Because there's a line in Unbreakable where because remember there's a flashback where he almost drowned in the swimming pool. That's how he learned that that's his kryptonite.
Mm-hmm.
Where he says heroes don't die like that. Normal people do.
Yeah. But also
so here you have him dying like that. So he's not a hero? Is that what you're trying to tell me here?
But also too, remember we got into an accident and it was raining?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that have weakened him? We need to not rip that fucking door open.
See, I don't know if water is technically kryptonite for him, or if he's kind of like Luke Cage, where yeah, he may be bulletproof, but he can still drown.
Yeah.
I think that's the case. I don't never got that water was his actual kryptonite.
No, that's what they made it out to be in this movie.
Yeah,
it wasn't like that in the first movie.
So stupid. And then the only way to control him is through the sprinklers. Well, that's fucking stupid too.
Well, but you have a part.
Sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, they killed off the characters very badly. I mean, he didn't deserve.
I did like the fact that they released everything online. How they're waiting in the train station to see everyone's reactions and stuff.
Yeah, but anybody, after a week or so, that shit's just everybody gonna forget about it. People are like, oh, it's fake, it's a movie thing, they're filming a movie.
It's fake bars that the dude's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyone can push a car over like that.
Yeah, or
You're
it's
strong
just
enough.
like a Michael Bay movie they're filming.
It's one boring ass Michael Bay movie.
Exactly. Anyways, yeah, it's just not gonna work. I mean, yeah, that ending wasn't gonna work out either.
No. So, if you've got this far, see it, don't see it. If you don't like M. Night Shyamalan, you don't need to see this.
Yeah, if you just like James McAvoy, you can probably get a kick out of his character. Because I really loved all his characters.
His performance is excellent.
And one of his characters had an epiphany, a life-changing moment. Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis had a moment. I was like, oh, I'm proud of Dennis.
I will admit, I felt really bad when he turned into what's the kid one? Hedwig.
Hedwig. Oh,
he turned to Hedwig and he started crying.
Total Spider-Man.
Yeah. I felt bad. I was like, fuck, you're hitting me right now.
Yeah,
I don't
die
like
a 9-year-old.
Yeah, I don't like what's happening, but you hit me. Yeah.
Poor Dennis.
All right, guys, that's the real ending. Thank you for staying after the credits. You guys are probably Marvel fans then.
I say that to Curtis too all the time.
Of course.
Every movie.
All right. Goodbye.